Club in Wayne County. Today, my topic of choice is the world's most venomous snakes. We will discuss what is venom and snakes from Australia and Africa. First, we will discuss what is venom. Before we start, keep in mind that venom is not poison, it's venom. Poison is either injected, touched, or eaten. Venom is entered through the bloodstream. If you eat, touch, or inhale venom, the worst it can do to you is make you sick. Unless you rub it on a cut, which will cause it to enter through the blood system. There are two main kinds of venom toxins, chemotoxin and neurotoxin. Chemotoxin affects the blood and organs, causing a breakdown or inflammation of the body. Chemotoxin bites are the most painful as breathing starts to hurt and tissues start to die. Neurotoxins affect the nervous system, leading from everything from seizures to death. A neurotoxin bite is more deadly but less painful than chemotoxins. Another thing you should know before I start is antivenom. Antivenom is used to stop and destroy the venom before it reaches the heart. If it is injected within a certain time period, it can save the victim. My first two snakes are located in Australia. They have the most potent venom of all the snakes in the world. They are the inland taipan and the brown snake. We'll start with the inland taipan. This snake can kill a human in about 1 hour, and its venom is mainly a neurotoxin. In 1 second, 60 milligrams of venom is injected into the victim. This snake also has enough venom to kill 100 people or 250,000 mice. Its fangs are about ½ an inch long, and when the victim is bitten, nerve communication shut down so muscles don't contract and release. Doctors call this flaccid, which basically means muscles unused. The first thing that happens when the victim is bitten is usually headache or nausea. Next is blurred vision, and just 20 minutes later, muscles start to shut down and the lungs cannot expand, and slowly the victim suffocates. The brown snake is slightly less venomous but more dangerous because of aggression and where it lives. This snake likes to live by farms because it eats rodents. This snake can kill in about 30 minutes. If the brown snake feels frightened or cornered, it will raise its head and about 1/4 of its body and make an S shape. This is a warning to stay away. Its fangs, however, are very small. In fact, they are less than 1/4 inch long. When bitten, the victim's blood cannot clot, and when blood can't clot, the slightest movement will cause the veins to erupt, causing blood to leak into the system. And slowly, the victim bleeds to death from the inside. My next and final section has 4 snakes, and they all come from Africa. These snakes are the green mamba, the black mamba, the puff adder, and the gaboon viper. We'll start with the green and black mambas. Both green and black mambas are very similar. In fact, you can call them cousins. The green mamba can kill in about 2 hours, and its venom is mainly a neurotoxin. This snake lives in trees, so it almost never comes in contact with humans. But when bitten, the first thing that happens to the victim is there is a tingling sensation at the bite site. Then the victim is paralyzed and suffocates. The black mamba can kill in about 45 minutes, and like the green mamba, it lives in trees and almost never comes in contact with humans. This snake is the most dangerous of the mambas. It is 14 feet long, and its fangs are about ½ an inch long. Its venom is mainly a neurotoxin. Surprisingly, the black mamba does not get its name from its skin color, since its skin is a bluish gray, but from its black mouth. The first thing that happens when you are bitten by the snake is blurred vision. Next, the heart shuts down or starts to beat out of pattern. The only thing that can save the victim now is CPR, since there is no antivenom available. My next snake, the puff adder, is part of the viper family. This snake likes to live by people, and this snake's venom is neither a neurotoxin or chemotoxin. It's actually a cytotoxin, which destroys blood and tissue. When the victim is bitten by this snake, it destroys blood cells and skin tissue. And over the period of 3 days, your skin slowly rots. My last snake is a cousin of the puff adder, but it's much bigger. Think of it as the puff adder on steroids. This snake is called the gaboon viper. This snake is about 5 feet long, and its fangs are huge. In fact, this snake's fangs make the other snake's fangs I've talked on look like toothpicks. These snake's fangs are 3 inches long, and it has the most painful bite of all the snakes. When bitten, the victim's blood cell and muscle tissue are destroyed over the course of 3 days by the snake's venom. There is also dangerous swelling at the bite site. Today, I went over what is venom and snakes from Australia and Africa. My resources were Nature's Deadliest DVD by the Discovery Channel and reptiles.net/serpent/venom types. Before I go, I want to say that you have a better chance of dying in a car accident than you do of dying from one of these snakes. Thank you.